and welcome back to Start Adventuring, a channel dedicated to empowering new roleplayers to break down their barriers and just start adventuring. I'm Ben.
And I'm Baxter.
And this is our Session 0 character introduction video for our next Candlekeep mystery, Shemshime's Bedtime Rhyme, which I will be running for Baxter. And we've got a new character this week, as we always do. Baxter, why don't you tell us a little bit about the character you're playing this week?
Yeah, totally. This is Sonni, Six Eyes Cherilyn. He is an artificer. He is going to have, he's a battlesmith.
Battlesmith. So
yes.
you get what? Some kind of familiar or a...
Correct, yeah. It gives me the ability to have a golem or a steel defender is what they call it.
Oh, cool.
So
tell me about your steel defender.
So my steel defender is, you can see Sonni here has a prosthetic arm for his left arm. And then he has a pack on his back that kind of powers that prosthetic, and some of the other gadgets that he has. So the idea is he can actually remove that pack, and then that will be a golem, a steel defender that only has a right arm, and he will have his left arm.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah.
He looks kind of like Halfling Dr. Eggman is the other thing.
Oh, totally. But totally like
it.
heavy metal. Like I totally think of him as a little bit alternative, having like the steel in his face and stuff like that. And the wrenches and all that. I'm excited to play him. He has a couple cool things like a bag of holding. That was one of the other reasons I wanted to play artificers, that they have like the different magical items and stuff like that. Let's see if I can figure out.
How would you describe Sonni as a character in terms of like personality and history? Like, what's his deal?
Oh, so I definitely think of him like, almost like a Rick Sanchez, almost Dr. Eggman like. Well, not so dissimilar, like kind of a mad scientist of sorts, but maybe a little bit more heavy metal and into like the idea of the machinery of it, I think.
Yeah. What's important to him? These are the things. The point of these videos, as the people who have been watching them know, is that I need to know about the character ahead of prepping the adventure so I can really tailor it to Sonni and to the character you want to play. What would you say is important to Sonni? Like, what do you think his...
Sonni mostly is just really into his ability to create and build and... I believe like the book that he's bringing, or the writing that he's bringing to Candlekeep, is a schematic for this steel golem that he's made.
Cool. And I imagine he's going to Candlekeep to further that knowledge, or do you have some other idea
exactly.
as to why?
He's just looking to see what they have in terms of design schematics, different things maybe that he hasn't seen. I did also want to highlight just like a couple things. So he has a bag of holding, which you can see right here.
Yep.
He has a returning weapon, so I imagined his wrenches have a sort of like core to them, or some kind of magnetism to him that always returns to Sonni.
That's really cool flavoring. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's
his spell refueling rings, as you can see here. So essentially, it can recover one expended spell slot of up to 3rd level or higher. And then the Goggles of Night. Of course, he wouldn't be Sonni Six Eyes Cherilyn if he didn't have his 6th goggles.
Right. That's cool. I'm excited to see the Artificer played, because I've seen a little bit of Artificer stuff, but I've never actually run for an Artificer or played in a game with an Artificer. Those are cool abilities. I need to look into that class better. It's just one of those things that because it was introduced later in a later source book, I just haven't been exposed to it as much. But
right, no, same
I'm
here.
excited about that.
And the other thing with it too is it has Firebolt as one of its cantrips, so he can do like 2d10 on a cantrip. So
I was just looking at his stats. Obviously, you're up on intellect.
Right, yeah. He's definitely not going to be the strongest, being, again, a halfling. You guys can probably see a trend. I love to play halflings.
As two short dudes.
As two short guys. Halflings speak to us. Hobbits and halflings, man. Yeah, but that's right. Sonni Cherilyn. I mean, in terms of, like, any desires or motivations, he's really into, like I said, he likes to create. He's kind of a free spirit, rock and roll kind of a guy.
What does he dislike? What bothers him?
he's not really into like heavy regulation, and not like ethical regulation, more just like he's not really into bureaucracy.
He doesn't like being told what to do.
He's not really into being told what to do. He's not really into that kind of vibe. He's almost an anarchist in that way.
Yeah,
he's like,
I'm grinning like a dummy because anybody who knows this adventure that we're going to run, he may have a little bit of difficulty.
Oh
as a result of the themes.
Oh my
but
gosh, we'll have to see how he thinks his way out of it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. I'm already inspired. I'm ready with the prep that I've started. I know kind of how to figure him into it, which is great. This is the most inspired I think that I've felt in any of these session zeros. Like, oh, this is gonna click.
Oh, and I love.
But
Sonni.
I'm also just excited in general for this adventure. I'm excited to run it. I'm excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, no, me too. I love Sonni. As you know, Sonni Six Eye Cherilyn is a character I've been workshopping for a while now, so I'm definitely excited to play him. And like I said, I've heard this adventure is pretty well liked by the community, so I'm excited to see and play this character in that adventure.
Yeah, a little bit a peek behind the curtain kind of thing. But you made this character for a one-shot we tried to run with our mom.
Yes.
It did not really pan out.
No, I don't even remember what ended up happening.
I think that it was just we didn't.
It was a timing issue.
It got to be too late, and we just didn't end up running it. But so I'm super excited to see the character in action.
Me too.
Great. Well, is there anything else I should know about Sonni, or the people watching should know about Sonni before?
He's a rebel without cause, man. He's ready to get building and get learning in Candlekeep, or not in Candlekeep, depending on what the adventure
depending on the adventure. Yeah, some of these have taken you away from
probably
Candlekeep.
Not realistically.
Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. If you did, you must have liked it. So tell YouTube that you liked it by hitting the like button. It helps us out a lot, and it's pretty easy to do. The other pretty easy thing to do, if you haven't already, whether you've been following us from the beginning or if you're just discovering us through TikTok or YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We love to see the community grow, and it really does help us kind of get our footing here on YouTube. So please hit that button, and thanks for being a part of Start Adventuring.
Yeah, absolutely. And on that note, too, of being part of the family, we've noticed a lot of new engagement on our TikTok, and we're really excited about that. So especially the uptick that we've even seen in YouTube, if you're coming from TikTok, we're so excited to have you as part of the Start Adventuring family. And if you're just coming from YouTube to browse, we're so excited to have you. I think the underlying thing is Ben and I are just really excited to, learn and grow as a community. And we're excited to see where this goes. So thank you all so much. And until next time, I'm Baxter.
And I'm Ben. And remember, start adventuring.
Just start adventuring.